Today we're going to look at the best modern folding knives of 2025. This isn't just ones that were purchased in 2025. This is the best of all time. Here's a look at the 10 knives that I have picked. We're going to start with the Benchmade 940. The Benchmade 940 is one of the best knives ever made. It's a classic design. It's been around for a long time. I bought this knife probably at least 12 years ago. I've had this for a long time. This has a lot of pocket carry. It's seen a lot of use. As you can tell, I have reprofiled the blade. Laying back the edge makes the knife a lot slicier. This one is an S30V. It's the classic green aluminum scales with an S30V blade. This pocket clip is from eBay. I got a 2-pack of them for $5 or $6. It had a gloss finish on it that I couldn't stand, so I hit it with a Scotch-Brite pad. It has a distressed look, and I think that looks really nice on this knife. This is one of the knives that you could have, and you could do everything with it. It's heavy duty enough to get serious work done, yet it's fine enough to do finesse tasks. It has a very stout point, yet it still has some belly. You can do utility cuts without having to put the knife on too severe of an angle. It's just a great all-around one-and-done knife. Matter of fact, I like this knife so much that I have a few more of them. Here's a 940 in carbon fiber with an S90V blade. Here's another one in S90V that I put Ultim scales on. I really like this Ultim. That translucent gold color. I also put a short pocket clip on it. The last 940 is a custom one that I made. This has parts in it from 3 different knives. It had a donor knife that had an S90V blade, but the carbon fiber scales in that one were fine. The blacked out M4 blade is from a Blade HQ special. I also put titanium hardware on here. Now I left the crossbar stainless steel. The reason is if you put a titanium crossbar in there, you introduce a lot of lock stick. So another excellent knife. Next on the list is a Benchmade 710. This is one of the newer ones. It's got the brand new access lock in it, which is very fitting. Now the original 710 was the first knife to ever get an access lock. So it is fitting that this new version gets the updated access lock. This is the first knife with the new access lock. Not only does it have these angles here, which make it very easy to access the lock, but it also has new updated Omega springs. The Omega springs are now flat. They're no longer round. They claim these things are never going to break. So it's just another excellent knife. And I'm going to leave that open for a minute because next we're going to take a look at a zero tolerance. This is the 0452 CF. It's the carbon fiber version. It's a flipper with an S35VN blade. Beautiful ZT clip. Just an excellent frame lock. You're looking at about a 4-inch blade. Now, if you compare these two knives, you can see the similarities. Very similar blade length, very similar profile, except for the Benchmade has a little bit of a recurve in it. Just 2 superb knives. The next knife on our list is going to be the Cold Steel Recon 1. This knife is a true workhorse. You can get just about anything done with this. It's really tough. It has Cold Steel's Triad lock, which is probably the strongest lock in the knife industry. You have a Tanto blade. This is available in the clip point, drop point, just several other different blade types. If you want to get stuff done, this is a great knife to carry. It's very tough. It's rugged. Has nice texture on the scales. Gives you good grip no matter what the weather, whether it's wet or it's cold. You can depend on this knife to get your work done. Staying in the Tanto theme, next we're going to look at a Reeve Umnumzaan. This is an all titanium frame lock with a MagnaCut blade, also a Tanto. Beautiful tip on this thing. This is another workhorse. Reeve makes some of the toughest knives in the industry. Just like the Cold Steel Recon 1, this is another workhorse. If I had to choose one between the two of them, I would say that the Cold Steel is a little bit tougher than this knife. But you just can't beat this for fit and finish. I love the texture on the titanium. It gives you a superior grip. Just a wonderful knife. Comes down decently thin behind the edge. You have a hollow grind right here, so it's thin and slicey. Then you have a flat grind at the tip. This is how most Tantos are done. So you have a stronger edge here and a slicier edge here. But MagnaCut takes and holds a very thin edge really well and doesn't take damage. Moving on, we have a Jack Wolf. This one is called the Benny. I've renamed this one the Benny's Tanto because this is one that I redid the edge on. It had a very blunt nose on it, a lot like a Sodbuster Jr. It had a belly that was all round on the tip. And that all round on the tip doesn't have the utility value that I want in an everyday knife. So I turned it into a Tanto. I'll link a video to that in the description. It's carbon fiber covers, all titanium frame, S90V blade, just beautifully built. This is a bolster lock, so it's very similar to a frame lock, except the carbon fiber cover covers up the lock bar. What's nice about that is you can grip the knife and you don't have to worry about how you grip it. And it'll open right up. Where on the Reeve, if you get any pressure at all on that lock bar, the knife is not going to open. This is just a phenomenal knife. Can you see how that light dances over the carbon fiber? It's just beautiful. Very nice, lightweight knife to carry. Next we have the Tuya knives Kaledan. I did a review on this knife a while ago, and it didn't get very many views, and I don't understand it. This is just an incredible knife. This is built with every bit of the quality of a Jack Wolf. This knife is just spectacular. Take a look at this. I'm going to disengage. Just drop shut. The action on this is so good. The materials are also all top-notch. You see the SB on there? That's Skelton Blade Works. This is a Jim Skelton design. You have a titanium pocket clip and hardware. Look at where the lockup is. You can see on there S90V. Carbon fiber scales. Just an awesome example of a good heavy-duty frame lock. This knife definitely deserved a lot more views. The quality of it, like I said, is second to none. It is an incredible knife. I'm not sure if any of these are still available. They were on closeout for, it was either $160 or $180. That is a screaming deal for a knife like this. I would advise you to go check out Tuya's site and see if any of these are still available. And watch your fingers on the way that thing drops shut. Now we're going to move on to Spyderco. This is a Shaman that I have put rock scale scales on it. These are titanium. This knife is in crew wear. I put a Lynch Northwest clip on it, and this knife is just phenomenal. It's got your compression lock, nice, thick, heavy-duty crew wear blade. This is another excellent knife for getting work done. Staying with the Spyderco theme, this is a Manix 2 lightweight, one of my favorite knives of all time. Matter of fact, I use the Manix 2 lightweight as my knife to get different types of steel in. Spyderco does an awesome heat treat, so this Manix 2 lightweight is the perfect platform for comparing different steels against one another and see how they rate, see how the edge retention is, see how they hold up under different conditions. This one is in 15V. Now, let's break out some of the other ones. This is from the Salt series. This has a MagnaCut blade. You have black hardware. It's just a really nice knife that's about impervious to salt water. This is one of my favorites. I love the color of this thing. As you can see, this one is in Spy 27. I really like Spyderco's Spy 27. I would take it over their S30V any day. It holds an edge about the same as S30V, maybe 2 or 3% less, just maybe slightly below S30V, but it is so fast and so easy to sharpen. This is just an excellent steel. It also takes a nice toothy edge, which I prefer on a knife. Next, we move on to one of my favorites. This is one that I changed the blade on. These blue translucent scales originally came with a BD1N blade. I took a donor knife and put an S90V blade in here. So we have S90V with all the blacked out hardware from a Salt Series knife, even the black pocket clip, and the blue translucent handles. Let me give you a look at these handles with some light shining through it. It's just spectacular. This is another translucent blue. This is one that was originally pinned. This still has the original BD1N blade in it. Now, if you look back on my channel a while ago, I have something that's called the Manix 2 project. And in there, I have a series of videos showing exactly how to take these pin knives apart, where to get hardware, how to modify that hardware, and to rebuild the knife as a screw together so you can take it apart and tune it, change blades around, and have some fun with them. This is another great utility knife. BD1N, I'm going to put it as very similar to VG10. It holds a decent edge, not the best in the world, but it is super easy and super fast to sharpen. And the last one is an M4. The M4 blade came from a Blade HQ exclusive that had a mint green handle. This black handle had a BD1N blade in it. So I got the two knives, I put the BD1N blade in the mint green handle and sold that knife, and I put the M4 on here. I think that M4 with a patina looks really good with the black lightweight handle. Very nice knife. Then I have a few standard Manix 2s. These aren't the lightweight version. This one is referred to as Crew Carta. It has a crew wear blade and a micarta handle. Then we have this one that I put rock scale titanium scales on. This one is an M390. I also put a titanium ball cage in it, an aftermarket lighter weight spring than the stock one, and a ceramic ball. Just another excellent knife. Then the last Manix 2 that I have is this XL. This has a crew wear blade, and I got these micarta scales from a company in the Ukraine. I also put a titanium pocket clip on it. It's another excellent knife. So I guess you could say I have a lot of Manix 2s, and it is a platform that I really like and I really enjoy. And like I said, it's the perfect platform to collect different blade steels and test them against one another. And the last knife is from the Tactile Knife Company. This is called the Maverick. It has a MagnaCut blade, G10 covers, and they have a texture on them. It's very grippy. All the hardware on this knife is titanium. Pocket clip, standoffs, screws, everything. This knife is made in Texas. It's absolutely 100% USA made. The MagnaCut blade is certified to be between 63 and 64 Rockwell, which is a really excellent place for MagnaCut to be. It holds an edge for a long time. As a matter of fact, this past summer, I took this knife to the ocean and I tested it out. I brought this knife actually in the ocean. Then I put it in my pocket and carried it like that for the rest of the day. I didn't wash it out till the evening. This knife had no corrosion, nothing at all, not even a hint of it. So this is one knife that I can say has passed the saltwater test. Matter of fact, I like this knife so much that I bought the higher end version of it. This has titanium scales, same exact knife, same blade, MagnaCut 63 to 64. but it is just beautiful. This is one of the best knives that I have to use as an EDC knife. The blade is ground thin behind the edge. Same thing with this one. It's an excellent slicer, yet it's very tough. You can see that blade stock isn't that thick. It's nice thin stock. Well, there you have it. My top 10 knives of all time as of 2025. Later on in the year, I'll make another video that's the top knives of 2025. This one will be knives that were actually purchased in 2025. I didn't want to get it confused with this video, which is top knives of all time as of 2025. So let me see your top knives of all time, your best modern folders. Well, that's going to be it. We'll see you on the next one.